So the women's bathroom is not only beautiful and wonderful, but the men get something too, which is so cool. So tell me about just transferring over that vision that you talked about in the women's bathroom and applying it in a totally different vibe in here.
So I really wanted something that was kind of masculine, but also, of course, went with the history of the building. So every poster up here, except for 2 of them, were mocked up by Dodge Graphics here in Fort Dodge. But they're all bands or artists that have played here. So like Fog Hat has played here, which is super cool. Johnny Cash has played here 2 or 3 times, if I remember right. Okay. Before he was huge, Louis Armstrong, Jimmy Van Zandt, I mean, just a ton of very, very famous artists that have played here, and I wanted to showcase that. But I really just wanted something like very unique, but also that was kind of, I don't know, an homage to everybody that's played here and all the history of the stage too.
Yes, and that, I mean, I think just this building is so historical, but then adding features like that, it just almost makes the history realive in a totally different way. And I love how you've incorporated that through the entire venue. And having an event here, I think it just, I mean, you have a wedding or a dance or any kind of an event, it's almost like you're becoming part of the history of the building. Yes. And I think that's such a cool tribute to the building itself and what you guys have done with this space. So I love hearing about all of these, because being someone who's not from Fort Dodge, I wouldn't have known any of that information. Yeah. So it just adds that extra special feature that you may not have known before.
Thank you.
Make sure to follow us for more venue tours and tips and tricks on how to take the stress out of planning your wedding.